Welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. This is the second and third interview series. I want to give a huge shout out to No Stress Sound Academy for housing the interview today. Make sure when you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, you're checking out No Stress Sound Academy for all your recording needs. You need an interview, you need a consultation, you need a no stress environment. Come check out No Stress. I got a very special guest in the building with me today. Coming to you, man, with the vibes all the time. Since the first time I ever seen this brother here doing his thing, performing, I was impressed by the fact that the confidence in him to take a stand in this music thing, to be different, and really take it back to what we love about the music, what I grew up with, a lot of us grew up on, and that's really getting back to singing. Not singing, but singing. I got my dog Isaiah Grubbs in the building with me today. What's up, my guy?
Hello.
My boy came right in singing. My boy came right in saying, "What's good, my guy?"
I'm good. I drove past this motherfucker like 8 times, but they ain't got no lights. I mean, you drive straight to the cul-de-sac.
Well, we want you to have a no stress environment, so the lights really ain't as conducive. But we glad that you got here. The journey that sometimes it's about the journey that you take. Though, ain't it?
Yes.
And I can say, first time I remember seeing, if I'm not mistaken, Montiago. Shout out Montiago Visual Studios. My guy Montiago had a show, and bunch of artists, bunch of rappers doing their thing, coming up performing, and then my guy Isaiah just come out of nowhere out the cut and start singing. And at first, I'm sure a lot of people, and I ask you, how you see the reaction, but a lot of people are probably like thrown aback and maybe don't understand it at first because they hearing something different. And then what I experienced was that, and then in about 30 to 45 seconds later, people started dancing. People started smiling. People started moving. And I was like, oh, y'all like this. Yeah. You can't deny it. So let me just ask, like, what do you, when you perform, when you do your music, what's the reaction you normally get? How do you feel when you get it in? What is it?
It's normally like, people getting all, like, they just be shocked. And at first I be thinking, man, they ain't rocking with it. They ain't jacking with the music. So, the crowd ain't moving. But it brings out there's more people listening. They just shocked. Because they're like, oh, here go, I don't know what he about to do. He about to get, I had a high note. I had a la da 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 da, and that kills me.
Boy, always singing. And when I seen you, I don't know I know you're a little younger. You know what I'm saying? You're a little younger. So when we see you and we hear your music, it's always gonna be. Is it a disconnect for people normally? Like, when they see you, what do you think that you like? I do R&B or I sing, or what do you tell people what kind of music you make?
So I be real myself. I tell them I make soul music.
Soul music for sure.
One thing though is I've learned, like, especially like in the time that we in, like, I've learned how to keep the old school sound, but have that connect with, a newer, like, to my age audience.
Right.
Try to find my audience, and that's the biggest part about being in music, audience.
Right. Right. I could assume you have a church background in some way, shape, or form with the singing, but I could be wrong. Where did your singing come from? When did you start just decide I'm gonna harmonize everything in my life as it goes along and turn it into something naturally?
Man, look, I've been singing since I was about like 4 years old at church.
For sure.
And since then it's like that was like the solid ground. Like, church is like the beginning of every opportunity. Got the greats that's been singing before, Marvin Gaye, you feel me, Isley Brothers, Aretha Franklin, Teddy Pendergrass, all them greats. Yes, all them greats, they grew up in the church. You feel me? And then, as I got like to be like 17, 18, I was blessed to perform. And my first open mic was, I think it's Stats.
At 17, 18, you was ready for that?
Because my voice, see, the thing is my talent, and plus when I came to events and I was humble. My attitude, about me.
For sure.
They love, like, and I get blessed. Like, I thank every security guard in Charlotte for real that, opened the door up. When I was young, couldn't really get in a lot of buildings, but
my boy had to find
y'all
a cheat
looked
code.
out for real. Y'all looked out for real. I remember some events I had to tell you about. I was like, man, I'm not 21 yet.
I said, look, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's what we do. Like, just being the people that's on the other side of it. Like, if you believe in somebody enough, man, we gonna find your way in there, though. And it ain't because we know what you coming in there for. We know that's what I tell a lot of people. I'm like, I need 6 minutes in and out. If that's cool, let me. If not, I'm gonna ask for forgiveness sometime before I ask for permission. But a lot of times I ask for the permission, and that get me a lot further, you know. And I know the networking really go a long way with the way you move and like you say, even the way you present yourself. What was the turn in deciding to do like music that wasn't more in the church? Why not just be a Christian artist? Why go so soulful or even in some ways secular? Some people may say, why go to that direction?
To be honest, I just it just comes to me like, first of all, I just like, God told me, oh look, I know you want to sing about gospel, but I got this for you. Now you can get back to the gospel if you feel like it.
For sure.
You feel me? Like, it just comes to me like, I try to break out and try like each genre. I try each genre that I can. Being an artist is more than just being just a soul artist. Being an artist, creating, you got colors, you got red, green, blue, yellow. All put all that together, you got art.
You got art.
Reds for your R&B, blues for the gospel, white rap, black. You feel me? Different colors. You put all that together,
Isaiah Groves.
He's an artist. Yes.
Okay. Yes. I know one thing with the music done took you different places performing. My boy done been in. I'm gonna let you tell the people. You know what I'm saying? What is some of the places you'd have been to that you might have not expected to be at doing this music thing?
I ain't even gonna hold you. I'd say the biggest was Tennessee. Nashville.
Tennessee, that's the music capital.
Yes, Nashville, Tennessee.
What it was like out there?
It was vibrant. It was vibrant. It was very soulful. I go to like, I heard it was a music city.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let me just, in a little story first. I open up with, I start going to different states with just open mics first.
So you like the open mic?
At first, I'll do that, and then it's like a first introduction. I give them a song, I kill it. We like to book you. We like to get you back out here later on.
My boy on the business with it.
That's how, and that's how like I get locked in with coming back to different states. Atlanta, Nashville, Tennessee. Been to Florida plenty times. South Carolina. Of course, that was the Major Dreams tour.
Major Dreams tour, moving around for sure, for sure. Yes. So then, as an R&B artist, you think it's harder? Because I see you going to a showcase and you might be the only one that might sing that night.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an advantage, a disadvantage, and where you at right now, being in Charlotte? Because the Carolinas known for our singers. In reality, that's why I'm like, that's gonna be the thing that should bubble, next. But when you go to a lot of these shows, it's not nobody putting on R&B shows. And if they are, shout outs to them. But I don't know how regularly you getting a chance to do that. What do you think is advantage, disadvantage?
To be honest, not that much. I feel like, especially for a lot of, my fellow soul singers and myself included, we don't get as much. I don't feel like we get as much flowers as we do as the rappers, because the rapping, they'll get more numbers and everything. Singers, it kind of take us a little bit more time to really find out because everybody be on go. Man, everybody be on go. They be they don't, they don't want to listen to no.
They be turned.
They don't want to listen to, and I be, I be trying. I'm gonna try my best to give it to them. I gotta find my own audience.
Give me the dream feature right now. Anybody. They ain't dead or alive too. I want both.
I ain't gonna lie. They got two people.
Who?
Two people. Number one, I love this brother. Sheed from the Four.
Oh, Sheed? That's attainable. We can do that.
I know my mom don't like when around. Don't like.
What he say? Oh, you gotta remix it. Go ahead. Just do it.
All right. How'd that go?
Who else?
Oh, in the next one, I would say KJ.
KJ, Superstar KJ. You naming ones that's like, oh, now this very obtainable features that can happen. Yeah. See, I like that. Actually, ain't nobody ever came on here and gave me 2 features that like if you pull this interview up and tomorrow, like it could be there. Like,
but I want to work, but I like to work with like my own people though.
Nah, for sure.
Because I feel like we start building with our own, then we could really build up fast. We can build something, build a legacy.
For sure.
We could start something. But my dream feature, feature, also would be Ron Isley.
Isley. What the hell is going? No, I don't want to get into that's my shit right there. We might have to get into some of that a little bit later, bro. Because the Isley Brothers, I see, is a big influence on you. I can hear it. All right. This, that, and the third interview series. Stephen the Dream, Isaiah Grubbs, we in the building right now. So when did you really put out your first song? When did you start putting out actual music that people could actually listen to, and how did you feel about that?
I put up my first record back in 2020.
Okay.
I did November of 2020. I put up my first record. From then to the music I'm making now and the music I put on, I could tell a big difference. Like, a big mature. Like, I was stuck in a bag that I couldn't get out of, and I was still trying to find my range. And I'm still currently right now trying to find my range. Right. But from then, like that's what
growth is there.
24, 2020, 4 years, bro. And that's when I really started doing music, when I was creating, and I feel like that's the best thing in the world, being able to produce your own.
Yeah,
and everything.
When you start doing that? When you get into producing and actually putting your sound together? And did you have to go through a couple people to realize, I can't record with this person because not that they just can't record me per se. Did you have to go through those things, or did you just decide you wanted to produce your own sound?
Little secret, I produce all my songs.
Oh, from the jump.
Yes.
You ain't never let nobody. Dang.
The thing is, cause it's like I love a unique sound. Okay. Can't nobody, can't nobody like. I can't feel good with just anything. I got to have that unique sound. I want to put lectures, hot sauce in it.
Yeah, your own.
Yeah, I want to put my own spin on it.
Are you vocally trained? Like,
yes.
do you have you do you sit with somebody, or have you been with somebody that teaches you? Like, do you read music and all that? Like, do you do all that?
When I was younger, I could play by ear. Like, I love playing by ear. I tried taking classes.
Yeah.
That ain't work.
It ain't do it.
That ain't work. That ain't work.
It ain't for everybody. That's why I say your sound is very unique. The things that you do with your voice, you do use it like an instrument. I think that's important. A lot of artists do that and maybe don't realize that's part of making a song. Sometimes it's the way you say certain things.
If you can do it, the only thing I be needing help with is the mixing and mastering, but the rest, but the rest of it is like I can record the house. See, I make a song, I make it from scratch. Got the kicks, highs, everything, make it. As I'm going, and sometimes I'll make a beat, and I'll be like, nah, this ain't for me. I'm gonna give it to somebody else, and that's another, source of.
So you don't mind making music for other people?
I don't mind.
For sure.
I don't mind.
You got to figure out all the ways in this artist thing, because you don't know that. I know like Beat King, somebody people really should look at, because I know he was doing a lot of sound for a lot of stuff and for a lot of people. He wasn't even rapping on his own beats.
Yeah.
To find out, all he had to do was just say the stuff he needed to say on his stuff, and
exactly,
it sound even better. He done turned himself into it, but he really say, man, I just make beats every day. But
yeah,
it's all in what you do with it.
Because I realized I can't sing on every song.
Nah.
Sharing is caring. So
yeah.
I got to, I got to share, what I was blessed with, and give it out there.
In 2024, Isaiah Grubbs, as a R&B sensation, how do we avoid the stigma of R. Kelly and Trey Songz and all these other people that are have accusations as R&B singers that we thought were, just doing what they do? How do you avoid that?
I'm gonna tell you this, right? As long as R. Kelly, as long as Trey Songz, all them motherfuckers, as long as they on Apple Music, you can't shut their music.
You can't shut their music down.
Said bro. I know there is somebody. That's a black.
Can't shut that down.
You can't get rid of that.
Step in the neck. I did it. Yeah, I said Robert on camera. Yeah.
You can't get, because it's like, if you don't like it, just tune out.
Tune out.
That's all you.
So you can separate the artistry from the person.
I can.
Is it to an extent? Like, is it to? I mean, because it's hard. I mean, I know certain things. It's just
you gotta overthink, but music is like a getaway. So you forget about. But then yet things. Again, though. Hey, you feel me? I don't know.
It's tough out here.
Unbelievable. Look, body's calling for me. That
when all else fails, just go back to the singing. They can't deny it. They can't deny the feeling.
They can't.
Who do you listen to? Who does Isaiah Grills listen to when you get in the car?
When I get in the car, matter of fact, you'll be surprised. I be listening to as soulful as I am. I'm more of a well-rounded artist. I listen to shit like, man, you name it, bro. I mean, I listen to Young Rider.
For sure. Shout out Rider.
Young Rider.
Or whatever.
I'm going there, whatever. I'm with my team or whatever. Yeah. I listen to Lil Baby.
For sure.
Baby, he was a real one. Da Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, you can't, Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
I'm actually, speaking about Anthony Hamilton, there was a song called Coming From Where I'm From. Coming from where I'm dun. So I made a song called Get So High. And I was like, listen, like I love making music by ear, so I sat down at my house and I was thinking, man, I like the Coming From Where I'm From, so let me make the same sound, but make it my way.
Right.
So get so high, coming from where I'm from, get so high.
But you flipped it.
Yes. Then what? We got one more artist. Oh, you already know Osley. I'm bumping Osley.
Ron Osley walk in the room right now. Does Isaiah Grills have the song? Does he have the pitch? If he just walk in the room, I mean, I know you would be probably grateful. I mean, have you met the Osley brothers before? Or Ron Osley, any of the Osleys, any capacity?
I went to the live concert back in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
That was December 23rd. I'll never forget that
date. My boy got
I'll never forget that day, man. That was the first time I went to an Osley Brothers concert, and I sat on the bottom center row. I think it was row I believe. I'll never forget the ticket stub. I'll never forget the date.
It was everything.
That was legendary for me. And if I could run it back, spin it back, I'd go all over again.
That was dope.
So.
But that was the closest experience. But
yes.
So would that be somebody? Because I don't know. Like, dang, I guess in these days, I don't know if they would sign you, or it's like it would just be like a homage thing. Maybe to do a song with the Osley Brothers.
Yeah, maybe do something like that.
Do a song with Ron, or just have them the ability to use one of their songs or something. That would be probably pretty cool.
Her too. She's a wonderful artist.
She's dope. The ladies got it right now though. Jules fire.
Shout out to Jules. God, she expanded, from Charlotte to California.
Mm-hmm. Doing major things, and it's dope that you really showing love to different artists in the Carolinas. Because in Charlotte especially, because it's a lot of people working, man, and you've been. I know you've been around a lot of artists, and I know like I said, I've seen a lot of artists really be receptive to your music, receptive to your artistry. Over the years that I've seen you do this thing, there's been change and growth. I want to talk about your health, because like you said, we talked about your health a couple years, maybe a year, 2 years ago, I messaged my bro like, you good, bro? Like, everything straight?
Yeah.
Now man. I said, who is this? What's going on?
Yeah.
What happened? What's going on? That's good though. That's good.
The big thing, man, you can't have success if your health ain't good. That's right. You got to worry about your body, put your body first. I've been I'm gonna speak on it. My highest weight, bro, was like good 356.
356?
Yes. That was yeah, hey, that was it. But I got down, I'm down to right now a good 225.
Wow. You let a whole human go off of you. That's crazy, bro. How do you feel every day? Do you feel a difference? You know that it's a difference?
To be honest, no. I feel like, I'm still that same 300-pound boy. So it makes me. You're
looking like you're feeling different, my boy. You
sure look good.
You can't hide, buddy. Your jewel shining. I see you, but that's why I say the growth and the impact that you have. I'm sure other people can recognize that, hearing in the music that it's all going into the story. But I hope you feel better in some way capacity.
I do.
I know you're still gonna feel like that's probably an insensitive question. Yeah. You probably still feel like.
But I don't want to get too comfortable. That's the thing.
True.
Get too comfortable. But I do, I feel it because I ain't gonna lie. You know how easy it is to fuck when you lost all that weight. We talking. Can we get into
talk about it? Get into it, man.
Just a minute to. Okay. Oh Lord. So.
What you said? Swallow.
Swallow.
My boys on Instagram telling us swallow
but
today.
Anyway,
I was dying.
All I gotta do give Shorty the look. It'll be like, have you ever been swallow?
Isaiah, you be singing to these ladies, man. you be singing them out they pants, bruh.
I feel like I have to when I hit the high note. Every time when she goes through that orgasm.
You hit the high note.
Every time when
hit the high note.
I got to sing her through that. You got to sing her through them wet moments.
Talk about her. Look, I heard her talking her through it, but my boy said he gonna sing her through it.
Talking about mama. The kid look good. Nah. Start tearing every time.
That's the one.
Mercy. But for real though, shit. For real, like I had so much fat, bro. Like I was tired. I was tired. I meant, bro, like, and thing is, look.
Some of them hoes had a double back though. Some of them hoes done double back though. Be real.
Yes, I had to get back. Yeah, the News 8 had to come. I'm like, I wasn't good the first time.
This wasn't the real.
I look back at my old fucking videos. I wasn't good the first time, so I had to relapse the second time. I had to get back in it the second time.
You went back in.
You feel me? 100 pounds less.
Now what?
Now I could go round 3 or 4 because see.
Now what?
After round 2, I was good. I was probably after round 1. I couldn't do that.
Both
I had
said
to
he
lose
could.
weight. I had to get a different stride in.
Different scroll, different weight, different capacity. You know what I'm saying?
But now we doing good, rocking the boat. Doing what we gotta do.
One time, Isaiah Grubbs, man, keeping it authentic, man, letting them know your health is important.
Yes.
Y'all can't be out here fucking and fat. It just ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? Get your weight together so you can. Please.
Yes. You don't want no complications for real though. It's
real deal health though.
That shit come up to you as you get older too.
It sneak up on you. Yeah. If I needed to go listen to one song that can encapsulate Isaiah Grubbs and really show me who he is as an artist, or just a song that I might want to listen to that might take me to the next song. What's that song? Old, current, whatever. I know you just dropped a single.
Yes, I dropped a single in November. It's called Thankful.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one you think?
Went up to Atlanta. Man, it's hard to choose.
When I ask an artist like, what's your song? They be like, they all, or they be like,
to choose, but I like this. I like this one though. The way you love it, nasty. I like, baby, I like. We gonna be knocking the boots all night, doing them things so right. Maybe if we do, we can go do it 2, 3, 4 times. Put it on OnlyFans, baby, I'll be your fan. You know what I like. You know that.
What's that called?
That's one of them singles that
that's thankful.
Sit there. No, that's called I Like.
That's I like. That's I like.
Yeah.
Okay, you be talking that shit in these songs, yeah?
I got to.
My boy be popping that shit.
Got to be.
You know. So talk about the growth. Talk about, like you say, the maturity in the music. Yeah. Is there.
Yeah.
What's next? What can we expect of 2024, the year we in? What can I expect from you? What can you expect from yourself?
Expect more content. You know, expect more content. I've been slacking. You know, I've been slacking on it. And I feel like I realize like I gotta just start pushing out more stuff, content, breaking everything, not just Instagram but TikTok, Facebook. That's why, you know, we get on stage and we start saying just follow me on Instagram. We gotta have a website. You know, I gotta have a QR code or something. You know, I learn this stuff as I go.
I was at a show not to interrupt real quick. I was at a show last night, and every artist got up there and said, follow me on Instagram. And not knowing, I was sitting there, I didn't even know their artist name. I was trying to put a playlist together while I'm sitting there listening, and I didn't know nobody's name. Follow me at JJ33784. Gone. No. Dang, I couldn't even, and you know, just take your time. I heard your song. Who are you? What's your name? You know what I'm saying?
How can you make people? I've learned also like overperforming in, like my experience in performing. I've also learned like how to make people remember me. You know, like what's the smallest things matter. Whether it's the merch, logo, the way you present yourself as I go out, a lot. You know, it takes time. Yeah, it takes time, but you get there.
Well, I'm looking forward to what you got coming this year. New album?
Yes. We're working on stuff. Since Get So High was the top of my streams, I got about a good 11K streams on Apple Music from just that one single.
Congrats.
Of Get So High. It takes one song to blow.
That's it.
That's what I want to make an album off of. Get So High album. It got songs called Tap. It got songs on there like Tappin', got the Get So High remix. This one song I love, Whatever You On. If we link, baby, I'll be on. I think I showed you that one earlier.
Whatever you
I'll
on.
be on whatever you on. And that's what I want to
tell them I'm on whatever you on.
Yes, and that's gonna be around 420. So.
Oh yeah, 420. Get High. Yeah. Isaiah Grubbs coming with the vibes.
That's the album, not the single.
Whole album coming.
We Get So High.
Isaiah, I appreciate you coming up here right now. Before I get you out of here, I definitely need, what I'm saying, some vocals, a little message for the people, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we could put a little something on to see what they do. And I got to give a shout out though to my brother LA, who, I know you know directly too. He was always, supported you, telling me like, that boy Isaiah been singing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Been doing this thing. And it was kind of, it's dope to see that cross and knowing like, somebody I know, that I've been helping, and somebody he supporting you, and you come to my shows. I'm like, look, bro, how you know what I got going on? And like, yeah,
it's called networking.
Yeah, it works. He found it. Look, I'm the plug. He found a plug little brother and put me on to him. It was crazy. But let's tell the people where they can find you, where they can get your music. The website. All that good stuff.
Yes. IsaiahGrubbs.com website. The Isaiah Grubbs as well. On all platforms too. Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. I have a link tree too posted up there in my bio too. If you like to go there and click on that, it will show you all the links, all the exclusives, everything. I got some more for you. I'm trying to give y'all some more. So I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna keep on giving y'all some more.
Well, let's do this. Let's give them like a good 2 minutes of this track you got. If you want to pick up them headphones right there, you know what I'm saying? We'll get right into it. Want to give a huge shout out to No Stress Sound Academy for housing an interview today. Make sure y'all pull up if you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. Get you a great interview. Get you a great recording. get you a great consultation. Anything, no stress free. Pull up No Stress Sound Academy. Huge shout out to Shauna Star behind the camera, Dre Ocean Drive, getting us together, getting us right with the production. Make sure y'all follow us at This, That, and the Third interview series for more interviews, clips, and freestyles. Make sure y'all follow me at Stephen the Dream. That's STEPHEN THA Dream. Voice of the Carolinas. I got Isaiah Grubbs with me, the Isaiah Grubbs. Let's take him out with some vibes, man. Let's turn this thing on. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Oh. The song's called Whatever You Want. Ooh, baby, what's the moves this weekend? I heard that you weren't doing nothing. I got the papers, we can get to rolling. Rolling, we can get to smoking. Ooh, girl, I got the house full. The distractions are gone and we can get it on. I ain't trying not to force nobody. So bring your ass over here and we can party. I'll be on whatever you want. Baby, if we link, baby, hey, I'll be on whatever you want.
Hey. You know it. Whatever you on, whatever you on.
We can ride in the Chrysler 300 with your body laid back, yeah, that's sexy. If only you act right, I'll play it until we get naked. And right after we done, I'll take you home to your nigga, bring you back to, bigger money, bigger clothes, bigger everything. You know how it goes. I'll be on whatever you want, baby. Hey. I like that. Baby, if we link, baby, I'll be on whatever you want. And that song is called Whatever You On.
Give it up for him, man. The Isaiah Grubbs. This, That, and the Third interview series. We'll see you on the next one. We out.
Yeah.